4 times when Tanjiro came so close to death and had us really worried. Now, one thing we love about our favorite shonen manga and anime protagonists is their grit. No matter how perilous the situation they face might be, they refuse to give up in even the toughest of times. And our beloved hero Tanjiro is no different. Numerous times he's found himself in situations that could have potentially ended his life, and though his grit and determination allowed him to persevere, there are times his brush with death came way too close to comfort for us fans. I am Muzan, the African Otaku, and in this video we'll be going through several moments when Tanjiro had us at the edge of our seats in worry. Before we start, do keep in mind that this video contains spoilers from the manga. With that said, let's get down to business. Starting with Tanjiro's first fight as a demon slayer, where he dove into the swamp demon's realm to fight it. This was when Tanjiro had just survived the final selection, and it was his first mission assigned to him. His duty was to investigate a village where the girls went missing at night. He found the culprit, and it was a swamp demon whose blood demon art made him capable of opening water-like portals anywhere and going underwater, or at least what seemed to look like an underwater realm belonging to the demon. During Tanjiro's fight with the swamp demon, the demon escapes into the underwater portal to avoid being hit by Tanjiro. However, what I watched next was not within my realm of expectations. I remember watching this scene and I thought, oh well, guess he will have to wait for the demon to resurface and... Wait, hold up, what are you doing? No, stop it Tanjiro, no! Why on earth would you do that? Tanjiro jumped into the portal without any hesitation in order to fight the demon. This was so concerning for us fans since we didn't know if he would make it out alive after that. I mean, what if the demon decided to close the portal forever? Even worse, what if the demon had closed the portal before he had his head chopped off? Then what would have happened to Kamaboko Gonpachiro? Now that was a close call, my friend, and such a dumb one if I be honest. Another really close incident occurred when he was fighting Rui, the Lower Moon 5 demon. Tanjiro made use of even his most powerful water breathing techniques. However, the demon completely overwhelmed him, but Tanjiro never deterred. He continued to fight. During his fight with Rui, Tanjiro came to the conclusion that his water breathing abilities were insufficient to deal with such a formidable foe. And upon realizing that he may just lose his life in the process, he was forced to reflect on his past and record the Hinokami Kagura, a family dance that could be interpreted as a breathing technique. The dance consists of 12 segments that are repeated throughout the night until dawn. Tanjiro observed that the breathing techniques used in the dance allows the user to never exhaust themselves no matter how long they move, allowing them to dance indefinitely. Tanjiro unknowingly used the Hinokami Kagura for the first time, giving him a slight advantage over Rui. However, the advantage was short-lived since Tanjiro used the Hinokami Kagura with a broken sword, and that could have easily led to his death. He pushed the demon to the limits, but Rui succeeded in saving himself from the attack. Tanjiro, who was left weakened and severely injured by this time, would surely have met his certain doom if not for Giyu the Water Hashira, who came to his rescue and defeated Rui with one strike. The third time Tanjiro almost faced certain death was when he fought Gyutaro while his scythe had pierced his mouth. This was yet another fight that could have ended his life. The fight against the Upper Moon 6 team, Gyutaro and Daki, was a true struggle. Everyone was brutally injured during that fight, and Tanjiro was no exception. Gyutaro's poison was slowly doing his job and weakening Tanjiro as well. When he attempted to cut off Gyutaro's head, he took Gyutaro's attack head on and the sickle pierced his lower jaw completely. A slight misposition and the scythe would have made it to his brain, meaning certain death. However, even with this, Tanjiro relentlessly continued to apply pressure on his Nichiren sword and successfully cut off Gyutaro's head. Although, even after his victory, he and possibly all of the other characters would have met their certain deaths as the poison had circulated around their bodies to the point of no return. However, we have Nezuko's healing abilities to thank as she succeeded in healing them and saving Tanjiro from sudden death. Now, the next and last time Tanjiro had a close shave, and probably the closest shave with death, was when he realized he forgot to hit the subscribe button and like this video. I kid. Okay, now on a serious note, the next and last time Tanjiro had a close shave, and as I said, probably the closest shave with death, was towards the end of the Demon Slayer manga series during their fight with Muzan. Now I say this is the closest shave to death Tanjiro ever experienced because he actually died. And to create even greater worry, this was in what looked to be the final episode after defeating Muzan. So it could have been easily interpreted to mean Tanjiro gave his life in the fight against Muzan and his sacrifice brought peace to the world. Muzan succeeded in transferring all of his blood to Tanjiro at that point. So yeah, Tanjiro was saved again from certain death, but now Tanjiro was a demon. So which is actually more perilous? The turning point in the series was when fans realized that Tanjiro in his demon form had conquered the sun. He was the perfect demon that Muzan had envisioned, and Tanjiro certainly was the strongest demon in the Demon Slayer series. He not only conquered the sun, he was also a user of the breath of the sun. So yeah, Tanjiro was saved from death, but now how could he be saved from being a demon? Well, there's no need to panic. Kanao luckily used the medicine that was crafted by Tamayo and Shinobu to luckily turn him back to being human. However, if not for this, things would have gone south really fast. He could have caused a ton of problems for all the members of the Demon Slayer Corps that were present there. And safe to say he would have eaten them all for breakfast. Thank heavens that wasn't the case, cause Muzan would have been smiling in his grave at the success of his ploy. Yeah, Muzan was really known to take things to the extreme. To know just how extremely petty Muzan could be, watch this video showing 4 times Muzan went too far in Demon Slayer. Some of these acts are just plain unforgivable. Before crossing over, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.